Hello Infotech students, this is Mrs. Pancoke. We're going to be learning about today printing with Backstage, changing the Excel environment, and accessing and using Excel templates. So, we're going to be using Backstage View to set the print area. So you'll need to open up the O3 Contoso Potluck document out of your data files. So go to lesson 3, O3 Contoso Potluck. Always click on enable editing, and I'm going to move my window over here so it's out of the way. Alrighty. On the worksheet, it says to click cell A3. Okay, make sure you're on page 36, step number 1. And it says to hold the mouse button and drag to cell A13. So white plus arrow, drag to A13. Your selected range should be highlighted in gray. It then says to click the File tab and click Print. Okay, and then under the settings, we're going to click the first button, Print Active Sheets, and the name on the button changes if you make a different selection. We're going to click the drop down arrow to display the options, and it says to, from the menu that appears, click Print Selection. You have now set the print area. Notice that in the print preview on the right that you can see only the list of items to bring and not the text in rows 1 and 2. Okay, so you should see the picture that looks similar to your print area. So the picture, you want it to look the same. Okay, it says to now click the Return to Document button. And it says to pause, save the workbook in a new folder named Excel Lesson 3 with the name O3 Contoso Potluck Solution. So I'm going to go into my folder, find my Excel MOAC folder. I need to make a new folder, and I'm going to call it Lesson 3. And we'll save our document as Solution. Okay, save. It says go ahead and pause, save the workbook in a new folder named Lesson 3. We did that, and then it says to close Excel. So we're going to hit the close button. Next, it says to open O3 Contoso Potluck Departments. So go to your folder, let's navigate to our data files folder, Lesson 3, and we're going to open up this document, the O3 Contoso Potlucks Departments. Okay, close out of that. And it says that this is a modified version of the Potluck workbook used previously. In this case, there are 3 different worksheets for 3 different departments. Click each of the 3 worksheet tabs. We have HR, Operations, and Finance down here at the bottom. Notice that the title in C1 shows the department name, and there are different numbers of items to bring to each potluck depending on the size of the department. Okay, you see this in C3 it says finance, or C1 says finance. Go ahead and click on HR, and then press Control P to display the print options in the Backstage view. In the print preview pane, the first worksheet displays. Excel prints only the active sheets by default. Notice that the page number shows 1 out of 1. Okay, I have to click on Enable Printing. Whoop. Well, then we'll try this again. Okay. Down here it says page 1 of 1, indicating that only one of the worksheets will print, and it will all fit on one page. Okay, so we're going to press the escape button to return back to our document. While HR is active, hold down the control and click on the finance tab. Notice that both the HR and the finance are both selected. Down here at the bottom, it says to click the file tab, and we're going to click print. Now in the print preview area, the bottom of the screen shows one of two with the HR worksheet preview. Click the right arrow down here to go to the second page and notice that finance worksheet previews. Okay, I'm going to scroll down. I'm on page 38, step 7. In the settings section of the print options, click the print active sheet drop down arrow, and in the drop down menu it appears. Notice that you can select several printing options for your workbook or worksheet. Okay, so we could change our options, and then it says that we're going to click on the return to document button to return to the workbook without printing. It says to pause, close the workbook without saving, and leave Excel open for the next exercise. Alright, we'll go ahead and close out of this, and we'll go ahead and open up Excel. Get ready with Excel open. From the previous exercise, perform the following steps. We need to go ahead and open up that same document. So I'm going to use my recent item here. It says to click the File tab, and we're going to go to Print one more time. Notice that the complete workbook does not display in the print preview area. This is because you did not save the workbook after you selected multiple sheets in the previous exercise. In the print window setting options, we're going to click print active sheets, and we're going to choose now print entire workbook. Okay, and then we are going to click the return to document button to return to the workbook without printing. Notice that when we change the selection, we now have the option to print all 3 of our pages in our workbook. So I'm going to click the return to document button, and I'm going to close the document without saving it. So you just go to File, Close. It says Get Ready, Launch, O3, Contoso, Potluck, Options. For some reason I can't click on Open, so I actually need to close out and go to my data files. So I'll go to Infotech, my folder, data files. This time I'm going to choose the Contoso Potluck HR document. I'll close out of this and click Enable Editing. Move that over. So we're going to click the File tab. It says that make sure that the HRP1 worksheet is selected, which it is. Click the File tab and select Print. File tab, we're going to click Print. Notice that the worksheet is small. It might be nice to have lines for people to write in on a printed page. So in the settings area of the print window, we're going to click the margins drop down arrow. And we're going to choose wide. New margins will allow the worksheet to be hole punched and put it in a binder. It says to click the scaling drop down button to see the choices. The scaling options ensures that all columns, rows, or the entire worksheet fit on one page. The current choice is no scaling, so the document prints the same size as the worksheet. If you want to fit everything that is on the worksheet on one page, you would select the Fit Sheet on one page. If there are just a couple of extra columns, you'll click the Fit All Columns on one page, and if there are just a couple of rows, you'll click the Fit All Rows on one page. In this case, you want to make sure your text is larger without changing the font. So we're going to click on the Custom Scaling Options button. The Page Setup dialog box opens, and we're going to make sure that the Page tab is selected, and we're going to select Landscape. So Page tab, select Landscape. In the scaling area, we're going to type 175 for the percent of normal. So go ahead and type in 175. Okay, and then we're going to click Sheet, and in the print selection we're going to choose Grid Lines. Okay, so it says to click OK to return to Backstage View. Notice at the bottom of the screen displays 1 of 1, meaning that only one page will print. And notice that Print Preview shows larger text with boxes around each cell. Okay, so it would be nice to be able to write in each of those boxes. So without printing the document, we're going to click Return to Document button. And we're going to click the HRP2 tab of our worksheet. And we're going to press and hold the Control P button. Okay, to go to the Print tab, Backstage View. So that's a shortcut to print. It says to change the settings to Landscape, Scale to Fit on one page, and add grid lines. So we need to do that same thing that we did for this previous document. So we're going to click on the scaling, custom scaling options. Might be a good idea to change it to landscape. We're going to choose grid lines. And we also, let's try it, adjust to 175. Okay, click OK. Oh, we have some things that were cut off. Let's see, let's change our margins to wide. Let's go back to our scaling. Let's click Fit Sheet on one page and see if that helps. Yes, it does. Okay, so fit on one page, and I notice now that my document looks similar to my picture for figure 3-7. So I know I did what I needed to do. We'll go to Save, and we're going to save as to our Lesson 3 folder as Ready Solution. Okay, save. It says to pause and close the workbook and keep Excel open for the next exercise. So go to File, Close, while we still have Excel open. Okay. So I'm now on page 41. We're going to customize the quick access toolbar. So it says to open a new blank document, and we're going to, in the navigation pane, so we need to go to File, to go to the Backstage view, and in the navigation pane, click the Options tab. The Excel Options dialog box opens. In the left pane of the dialog box, we're going to click the Quick Access Toolbar to display the Quick Access Toolbar options. In the right pane, the list on the left includes the commands that you can add to the toolbar. This list on the right shows the commands that you already have added. So in the list on the left, scroll down and click Format Painter. So we're going to scroll down and click on Format Painter, and then we're going to click the Add button, okay, to add it to our Quick Access Toolbar. Similar to what this shows here, it should look like that. Now I have added a few extra tools to my toolbar earlier on that I think are handy to have quick access to. Notice that your quick access toolbar now includes additional command buttons like the Format Painter. It says to right click anywhere in the quick access toolbar and then click the Customize Quick Access Toolbar . Oh, sorry, when we're done we needed to click OK. That's why. Right click anywhere in the quick access toolbar and we're going to click on Customize Quick Access Toolbar. It brings up that same document. It says near the lower right corner of the Excel Options dialog box, we're going to click Reset. Okay, and then click Reset Only the Quick Access Toolbar and click Yes to confirm. Okay, it takes you back to only these 3 items that are the default. It says to click OK. Now, if you wanted those other items up there, you could re-add them by customizing the quick access toolbar, and then you could go back and re-add what you like. So for me, you know what, maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to have the Format Painter, the Open. So, I would add whatever I see fit. I like to have Save As. Sort might be handy. Might be handy to have spell check. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Alright, customizing the ribbon. It says to click the File tab. So we still have this blank workbook open. I didn't close out of it. It says to click the File tab and click the Options tab. So we're going to click on the Customize Ribbon button. The Customize Ribbon options appears. By default, Popular Commands appears in the list below the drop-down box. Also by default, Main Tabs appears in the Customize the Ribbon box on the right, with the ribbon's main tabs listed below. So as you can see, we have all of these different tabs, okay? So in the Customize Ribbon list on the right, click the plus preceding the Home tab. So we want to click right here. let's see. You can use this method to display the current groups without available on the ribbon tab. Under the Customize Ribbon options, click New Tab. I believe that would be right here. To insert a new tab. It says when you click New Tab, a new group is automatically created inside the new tab. Click the New Tab Custom List item on the right to select it, and then click the Rename button. So we're going to you can either right click with your mouse or you can click the Rename button, and we're going to name this My New Tab, and then click OK. Okay, I'm on page 43, step number 8. Under the New Tab, click the New Group, and we're going to click on Rename again. This time the Rename dialog box allows you to select a symbol, and we're going to select the hand symbol. And then under Display New Group Name, we're going to type My New Group, and then click OK. Alright, let's see. In the Customize the Ribbon list on the right, we need to click on the My New Group list item. In the command list on the left, we're going to click on a command of your choice, and then we're going to click the Add button. So maybe we'll add email. I'm clicking on email, and you can click on any of these. There's no right or wrong choice. And then I'm going to click Add. Alright. So we did that. Let's see. The command appears on your new ribbon tab in the Choose Commands from list. Select all commands. We're going to choose, okay, so choose commands from, we're going to choose all commands. And then we're going to add another command from this list. In the Choose Commands from list, okay, so when we do that, it adds every command possible. We're going to choose, change this now to File tab, and then we're going to add another command. Your screen should look something similar, like something similar to this, okay? And then you can basically just pick another command to add. Maybe I'm going to add the send. Okay, the send command. It says to click OK to close the Excel options dialog box. And when you exit, you see your new tab named My New Tab. So I have a new tab right here. It says to right-click anywhere in the ribbon and click Customize the Ribbon. Okay, and when we do that, it brings back up our box, and we're going to click the Reset button, and we're going to click on Reset All Customizations, and then click Yes to confirm, and then we're going to click OK, and now our new tab should be removed. So the reason that you needed to know how to make this new tab and to customize the ribbon, it's a skill that's good to know in case, you know, there's some options that maybe are harder to find or that you use quite a bit. You might want to, at some point, customize your ribbon to add that new tab. Alright, next we're going to be assessing and using Excel templates. So templates are files that already include formatting and formulas complete with designs, tools, and specific data types. So next we're going to select a template from the New tab. So it says to get ready and open a blank workbook in Excel, which we already have. Then it says to click the File tab on step 1 of page 45, and we're going to click the New button. The new window displays a series of featured templates. You already used the blank workbook template in this book. Scroll down if necessary and then click the project tracker. So I noticed that I don't have project tracker as an option. So right here where it says troubleshooting, it says that in some cases you will need to search for a template if it doesn't appear by default. So up here, and you know what? Mine isn't even letting me click up there. Let's try that again. Okay, so my version of Excel right now is not letting me search for online templates. However, you guys should still have this capability. If you can scroll down and find Project Tracker and continue on with step number 3 right here on page 45, you should be good to go. All right. I unfortunately am not capable of showing you this next part because for some reason my search for templates or my templates have been disabled, so there's a setting that is probably wrong somewhere in my computer. So I'd like for you guys from here on out to continue with step 3 on page 45, and then once you're done with this templates part of the lesson, you will be done with lesson 3, and your job next is to go on and do the knowledge assessment on page 47, which is found in Schoology, as well as the 2 projects on page 48. Good luck and have a great day.